Welcome to another edition of GSC's Digital Network Update Show presented by Florida's Space Coast. Remember, you can head to visitspacecoast.com to learn more about a vacation to remember. Welcome to this GSC Digital Network Update. I'm Jim Cavall, and let's get things started on the gridiron as it was yet another week of intense action for the Gulf South Conference. You know, people say the GSC is the SEC of Division II. But I think it was most apparent when the Super Region 2 poll came out in the NCAA Division II regional rankings this past week, as number 1, North Alabama led the way, 6-0 in Division II, 7-0 overall, and Delta State just behind their GSC rivals, as DSU is at number 3 in the poll, 6-1 overall and in Division II. Number 5, Valdosta State, 5-2, and number 6, West Georgia, 6-2. So that means the GSC has 4 teams in the top 6 right now. Who knows how many we'll get when it comes to postseason play, which isn't too far away. But right now, it's a battle for the GSC title. As we look at this past week, it was home sweet home in Week 8 action as 3 GSC football squads gave their respective home crowds something to cheer about in Saturday's 4-game slate. Number 3, North Alabama thrilled the GSC TV audience for the second time this season via a 31-28 home triumph over West Georgia. UNA found itself down by 4 points with 2 minutes left in the game, but the Lions put together a 7-play, 80-yard game-winning drive capped by Delvon Carpenter's 9-yard TD reception with 44 ticks left on the clock to keep UNA perfect on the year. Valdosta State closed out its homecoming festivities by collecting a 37-6 victory over in-state rivals Shorter. VSU increased its winning streak to 3 games. Blazers defense ran their streak of quarters without allowing a touchdown to 12 straight. An amazing stat for the Blazers. Florida Tech pushed its all-time homecoming record to 2-0 after cruising past Mississippi College 44-9. Mark Cato tossed a school record 5 touchdown passes to 4 different receivers and sparked the Panthers to a single-game record of just short of 600 yards of total offense. When I say just short, I mean a yard short. 599 is the number of yards of total offense. Pretty impressive stat for Florida Tech. Number 19 nationally ranked Delta State posted the week's lone road victory, spoiling West Alabama's homecoming 45-24. DSU recorded its first win inside Tiger Stadium since 2007 as Eddie McCadney rushed 3 touchdowns, and the Statesman scored 21 points off of UWA miscues. It's that time of year, people. Championship season is upon us for the fall sports in the Gulf South Conference, and we'll have all the coverage not only at gscsports.org via live standings, stats, news, and notes, but right here on your GSC Digital Network update shows, as we'll be covering cross-country for both the men and women, men's and women's soccer, women's volleyball, and of course, GSC football, as North Alabama right now has a clear path to a Gulf South Conference title. But with DSU, VSU, and UWG right there on its heels, all 4 teams have a chance not only for a title, but especially to make it to the NCAA Division II playoffs. All that and more heading down the stretch here in the fall sports season for the Gulf South Conference. You can catch it all right here each week on your GSC Digital Network update shows and every day to the minute at gscsports.org. For everyone at the Gulf South Conference, I'm Jim Cavall, and this is another GSC Digital Network update. A reminder that this week's edition of GSC's Digital Network Update Show is provided by Florida's Space Coast. You can find them on the web at visitspacecoast.com to learn more about a vacation to remember. We'd like to thank our friends at Florida's Space Coast for presenting each week's update on the GSC Digital Network. And until next time, I'm Jim Cavall, and this has been your GSC Digital Network Update.